Hello, hello, hello. Hello, my sweet loves. We're having a rare Monday night yapping. A rare Monday night yapping. Are you excited? It won't be a very long one. It won't be a very long yapping because I got a lot of work to do and I got a really early appointment tomorrow. And believe it or not, I haven't finished Ruthlessness is Mercy Upon Ourselves. What a great freaking show. Also, now you know when I'm applying cream. You can hear it. How is everybody doing, my loves? I hope you're having a good Monday. I hope it's not too sad and depressing. I hope it's fun. I hope it's good. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday, AJville! Listen. Maybe for one day we can stop fake wishing happy birthday to zero and wish a real happy birthday. Huh? To AJ. And Dust, thank you for the 8 months. You got to go to a big Spanish cathedral. Was it the Sagrada Familia? Was it? Because I have seen that little guy like twice and he is never getting built. At this point, that little guy is never getting built. I don't even believe that they're building him. I don't even believe that they're ever. I think the Sagrada Familia is a conspiracy. He is never getting finished. He is never getting built. He is never going to stand tall and proud. Ever. That little guy. They're slowing down construction to get more funds. They keep doing this. They've been doing this. My first time when I went to the Sagrada Familia was like 14 years ago, I think. And it was the same thing. They're still doing it. What do you mean? Kot, thank you so much for the 20 months. Thank you. You're eating shabu shabu tonight. Oh, I'm jealous. My sweet momos. We're gonna hang out today. We're gonna talk. We're gonna vibe. Very quickly. How is everyone's day? How is everyone's Monday going? How are you doing? Is it good? Are things fine? How the heck is everybody? Double BGM? Oh, thank you for letting me know. I put the BGM lo-fi on this screen. I'm telling you guys, I really do not believe. Call me a conspiracy theorist. I hope I don't get going to prison for my crimes of saying the truth. I don't believe they're actually like gonna ever finish it because I don't know. If they wanted to build it, they would have built it, right? But it's just going a little long. It's being a little long. It's taken a long time. It's just finished what? The Sagrada Familia. It is a church in It is not a church. What is it called? Cathedral in Barcelona. I always love when people do the accent, right? Barcelona. I can never do it because obviously I don't speak Spanish, or I guess it's Catalan, right? You're working overtime with holiday pay? Let's go! Hey, I guess me too. I'm working overtime with holiday pay. Look at that. Thank you for the 5 gifted, AJ. Thank you. Barcelona is really funny. Barcelona. Bartholomew. You had the day off and you rested? Nice! I'm jelly. I've been up since pretty early today and I am doing a pretty big cleaning of my stuff. I think what I might do. So I talked to my roommates and they were like, look, you need to get rid of some of your stuff. You got too much stuff, Matara. You're a hoarder. You got too much stuff. You need to get rid of some of this stuff. So what I am going to do is I am going to open my old Hollywood crate and I'm probably going to get rid of a lot of merch that I bought. But instead of just donating it to a random place that's not really going to appreciate it, what I think I might actually do is I might try to get in contact with somebody that's going to Off Guy I was thinking like I might probably hit up those of you that are doing the little hotel room party and see if I can ship those items to you guys, because that way maybe somebody is a fan of a few folks from Hollywood. Maybe you didn't get to have some merch from a few years ago. You'll just be able to get it for free. I'm not going to charity auction old Hollywood stuff, not of me. I'm keeping all the ones with me in it because obviously that's a memento. But there's a lot of ones that I bought of like old coworkers, and I don't, I don't really need all this clutter. I don't really need all this junk. It was great when I had it, and I wanted to support the artist. I don't know what that means, Dictor. I wanted to support the artist and all that fun jazz, but now I just feel like it's a lot of stuff. What's the new YouTube channel? It's gonna be a gaming channel. We're taking all the gaming off the main one. Yeah, I'm not gonna, like, for example, I'm not gonna raffle off like a print of Millie Parfait, right? I'm absolutely not, but I have a few keychains, I have a few prints. That's what I was thinking, Rombly. I think what I might do is I might give some of my old Hollywood stuff to you guys and things like that. And if you guys want to give them to other fans of Hollywood or things like that, why not? But I just have way too much stuff, and I really do need to get rid of some of it. And this way, it will go to a person who can love it and cherish it and appreciate it. Why not make a little charity with those? It's too much work. It's too much work. And then I'll have to ship everybody their charity item, which I'm going to lose money on shipping. So it sounds lovely, but realistically, like an Enna Alouette keychain is not going to go for $50 on charity, right? Especially when the artist still probably makes them. It's just, I have too much of this stuff. And I'm not going to auction it for charity for $10 when instead I can just give it to a bunch of the momos that are doing a big party, and they're going to have other VTuber fans. Off-Guy is like the VTuber fan convention. So I figured, maybe if you guys are having a party and you're having a bunch of people in the hotel room, somebody can like grab a few things. You donate to someone without anything in return? Well, then how are they going to get the merchandise, Alcariaz, right? I'm confused. Hell yeah, Canadian. I hope you get your stuff soon. Please be on their ass about it. I think some of the merch issues are unacceptable, and I absolutely will be on their ass about it with you, my love. I think Anime Expo is not, I don't know, from a fan's perspective, if you love VTubers and you're a VTuber fan, I would go to Off-Guy. If you're a VTuber and you're trying to stream and break into the industry, then I would go to Anime Expo. Actually, I would even go to Off-Guy still. Speaking of, do you have any plans with merch going forward? Not at the moment. I am still finalizing with my current merch things with VShojo and trying to get things figured out. Obviously, there's a lot of legal stuff back and forth that I can't really talk about, unfortunately. There are things legally that have to happen, and there's things that need to be signed and triple checked. But once I am able to let you know about merch, I promise I will let you know. But yeah. Thank you, by the way, for the hype train. What the heck? I'm sorry I didn't see it. Yeah, Shu. I love my uniform. But yeah, I guess I maybe misunderstood. So the reason, I think I misunderstood someone somewhere, because when we were talking about doing a charity auction for these items, it kind of makes it feel like, well, then they have to receive the item, right? Like I'll have to ship the item to the person. Yeah, I just think it's easier if I give away some old keychains, old stickers, old prints, without Nina in them. Just like old stuff from the old job that I have a ton of. And I don't believe I should be making money off of this. I feel like it's too much trouble and hassle to make it for charity. So instead, I just want to give those items to people who will cherish them and appreciate them in the way that, they're in a box for me. They're not getting displayed. They're not doing anything fun. But yeah. I just figured Off-Guy would be a great con like that, where there's a lot of Hollywood fans, there's a lot of fans of me, or fans of Mint, or fans of stuff that still have Oshis. Or maybe you are a fan and you want like a little Pomu keychain because you never got one. But I'm just getting to a point where I have too much stuff. I have too much stuff and it's not good. It's not good, and I have too much stuff. I regret not buying your Hollywood plushie. If it makes you feel any better, even I don't have my Hollywood plushie. They sent those. So usually we would receive a shipment of our merch for free. And there's been a few shipments of my merch that I never received. So they had problem with like shipping us out or getting lost in customs. So I never even have my little puppet, right? I don't even have that guy. But it's fine. It's not a big deal because now I have the Momo and I have Momo everywhere. This is why having the Momos was so important to me, because now I have a little Momo everywhere with me at all time. I don't have to worry. But yeah, I don't have like the little finger puppet of the Hollywood plushie, unfortunately. But that's okay. I do have a box full of Momos and I love them. I smell them. I eat them. I bite them. Oh yeah, that's fine, Alcarias. That makes more sense because I thought I was confused as well, because I was like, wait, but then what's the point? Like, I also wasn't sure if I was confused or like, you know, sometimes it is confusing. What is my basic language? I tend to think in English the most. Of course, Lacey. I mean, look, it's one of those things where I wouldn't worry about it when it comes to merch and things like that. You can always get some other merch, and there's so much really nice fan-made stuff. If I'm allowed to collab, doesn't this make me an honorary member? No, I don't really think there's honorary members of stuff. You're either in a group or you're not in a group. And I'm sorry, by the way, if that's a little harsh, but I just think you're either in a group and you are, you know, you signed the NDA, you signed the legal papers, etc., or you're not. There's no like, oh, well, you're kind of an honorary, you're kind of a bonus. Like, spiritually speaking, on the 5th Tuesday of the month, you're a member. But no, everybody in VShojo is allowed to collab with whoever they want to collab with. I'm allowed to collab with whoever I want to collab with. Which reminds me, I actually might have to poke Amelie and Henya for a little power wash. Do y'all know if Power Wash is an only 2-person game, or can we actually be like 3 people in the game? Because I would love to have Power Wash with Amelie and Henya. You think it's up to 4? Amazing! Okay, we'll do that then. Thank you.
Tournez cette fois sa langue dans la bouche, hein? Faut penser avant d'écrire.
Something like that. Oh, that makes me so happy, Caro. Thank you. I mean, most likely I'll probably have some of my remaining merch be fulfilled by R.O.A.C.H. Like I said, I cannot promise anything at the moment because there's things legally that have to be finished before I can guarantee where we're going next. I'm sorry, my love. I'm sorry, my loves. What language is that? It's French Canadian, but like I did a super thick accent on purpose. You may not be in the group, but as far as I'm concerned, you will always be in VShojo. But I'm not. And I think it's okay if we get to a point where it's like, it's okay. You can appreciate the VShojo that had Matara-Con in it. Just like you can appreciate the VShojo that had Neanners and Silverveil and Vebe in it, right? But you don't need to be like, oh, well, they're always going to be in VShojo for me, because they're not. And that's okay. And that's all right. There's nothing against it. There's nothing. It's just time goes on. Things move on. And I think that's okay. I have the VShojo color scheme. They don't own the color pink. They don't own pink. Druken, how are you? Am I from a video game? No, I am not from a video game. I am an independent intellectual property. Heck yeah, Chris. I'm excited. I'm excited for you to get drunk. And also that seems like a very long recounting of your life. Hold on. I can drink in a year. Actually, I've been drinking since this. Actually, if I'm in this country, I can drink. Okay, Chris. Chris. Okay, Chris. I see you breaking the laws everywhere you go. Heck yeah, Alcarios. Thank you for the 17. I really appreciate it, my angel. You were able to succeed after Without Me Shoujo? I mean, it's been less than a month. I think at some points too, it's important to kind of know that, hey, I have built up an audience, right? That wants to watch our streams and hang out here and spend time with us. And that's not going to go away just because I'm no longer a part of a group. And at that point, like, I'm still collabing with the members. I'm just no longer being managed by the management. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like that kind of stuff. Would you sue someone if your VTuber avatar has a cameo in a comic book series without my permission? These are some hard-hitting questions today. What the heck? What the heck? I'm here like, whoa. Good morning to you too. Good morning. Okay. I've talked about this before. So it's like, if Coca-Cola puts me on their can, yeah, I'm probably going to go to Coca-Cola and be like, hey, what are my plans for peace in the Middle East, right? So, okay. If Coca-Cola put me on their can, yeah, I'd have to go knocking on Coca-Cola's door and be like, hey, Coca-Cola. Do I hate questions? No, I love questions. It's just these are like making me think. I'm like, whoa. And the way they're phrased is so like, would I sue? Yeah, I'd sue every sucker who ever drew art of me. How dare you? If you've ever even had a thought about Matara-con independent, I'm gonna sue your ass. No, so realistically, if like Marvel put me in a comic without my consent, yeah, there's a problem. That is not acceptable. But if a fan makes a webtoon and they like put me in there, I'm not really gonna come for them. It's the same thing as like, you know, we went to conventions, right? And people make stickers of me and people make prints of me and all that. I think it's amazing. And I am so freaking happy. I think it is such a blessing that I get to yap and game for a living and y'all watch me. And it's amazing that artists can also be able to do what they're doing. And if I can help them, you know, I feel like it's kind of equivalent exchange. They watch my stream, I inspire them, they make art of me, fans buy it, it inspires them to watch my stream. It's like a little loop, right? But if a big company made art of me, that's different. I think as long as it kind of remains mom and pop, a little one person, etc., I think that's fine. Wouldn't you have to for some of them? From my understanding, if you don't defend your IP enough, it could be placed in public domain. I have no idea about that kind of stuff. When's the next stream? What's wrong with this one? Why are you always thinking about tomorrow? Serenity now. Be happy now, Momo. Why are we waiting until tomorrow for our happiness? RP Wiggle, we are going to have a karaoke sometime in the future, my love. Why is Matara-con tomorrow and not Matara-con today? Why tomorrow? Why not today, my loves? What's wrong with today? Yeah, this stream's a wash, Momos. Go home. Go home, Momos. This stream's a wash. We'll try again tomorrow. So tonight we are yapping for like another 2 hours. In about an hour and 50 minutes, I will be unveiling my new YouTube channel, which, by the way, is going to have 2 videos on it already for your viewing pleasure. Already for your viewing pleasure, you will have 2 whole videos on that channel for you to be able to watch tonight. Once it launches at 8 p.m., I will send you there and you'll be able to see, okay? You'll be able to see my sweet loves. You're going to have 2 videos. And yeah. when is next stream? Probably Thursday or Friday. I recommend that you follow me on Twitter to know. I also post. So another thing with streams, I will continue live streaming on the main YouTube channel. I will continue live streaming on the main YouTube channel. Let me write something down in my notebook. I will continue live streaming on the main YouTube channel. So for y'all to live stream, you don't got to go anywhere. What's my favorite candy? I like those little peach rings and those little sour watermelons. Oh, I also like those little gummy Coca-Cola bottles. And one of my favorite candies that is not always available in Canada is called Twin Snakes. What's my next stream? I know y'all are kidding, but you're stressing me. You're stressing me out. I need to drink. I just tuned in. Why am I so stressed out? Momo. Oh, I'm feeling. I'm in despair. I'm in despair. I'm stressed out. I'm in despair. I'm stressed out. What's the next shortcoming? What's my next outfit? Did I remember to take my vitamins? Thank you for reminding me. You know what? Yeah, maybe I'll play Supermarket Sim just to show you all. Just to show you all. Okay? Oh, did I forget to turn off the oven? I didn't cook today. But I don't know if I turned off my hair straightener. I'm sorry to hear that, Nectar. I'm so sorry. Maybe one day if I manage to go to a con in Malaysia or somewhere in Asia, I'll be able to do like printed signed prints or something like that. That could be good. Could be nice. Thank you, Vanilla. I'm new here. What is my stream about? It's about hard life lessons in philosophy. We discuss Marcus Aurelius meditations. All right, everybody. Please open your Marcus Aurelius book. Please open your meditations book to page 42. We are going to talk about the gratitude of stress. I'm surprised you didn't do a Momocon meetup. Actually, I walked around Momocon with my little robot. We walked around with Oscar. So
You missed me. Haha. Haha, you missed me.
I feel attacked. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's time to meditate. All right, Momos. We talk about stoicism here. You should play Repo. I played a bunch of Repo. If you'd like to watch, I have some Repo edits on my main channel, right, everybody? Let me see. If you go to my YouTube channel. Funniest horror game yet, Repo. We suffered in Repo for 6 hours with Chibidoki, Amelie, Nags, Ray. I definitely have at least 2 Repo videos on my channel. Yeah. You're sad you missed the Robomata? I'm sorry. I am sorry, Pookie. There's going to be more. There's going to be more cons as soon as I am able to let y'all know. I promise I'll let y'all know what cons I can do. Which version of meditations are we talking about? There was Limes and I walking around with Oscar at the convention. It was a lot of fun. A fan meetup like some streamers did. I'm sorry. So today, because Monday is my day when I'm working on a lot of projects, I actually feel like I'm kind of ruining the vibe a little bit by giving you the answers that are like a little bit too work oriented, right? Where you're asking me a serious question where it's like, why did I do a meetup? And I can answer and be like, oh my God, next time I'm going to do a meetup. But the reality is, I wasn't approached for a meetup by the people organizing it, but I did get approached now. I did get a DM from the Oshi Bar folks and Neon Haven saying if I would like to have like a potential future meet and greet. There's been many momos stopping by asking if we can get you for a meet and greet. So sometimes, you know, whenever this stuff happens, they try to go through several people. I think because of my decoupling with VShojo, there's been a few things that got kind of lost in translation. Like I did get approached for Vexpo, and I did also get approached for WeepCon. But unfortunately, I felt that I could not really go and do a VShojo event, you know, because it would be later on. And right now, there's just events that I can't really accept to go to until everything's figured out. I think once legally everything is figured out with the decoupling with VShojo, I'll be able to start going to more cons and do a few more because it's fun. It's really, really fun, and I really, really like doing it. And also, it's nice to let cons give a chance to other people to go, right? Like, it's really, really cool to have somebody like Heavenly do a meet and greet, right? He doesn't do as many meet and greets. So I think it's also really cool. And thank you, by the way, because you guys have been asking. You guys asking to do a meet and greet with me actually got the Oshibar people to reach out to me and ask if I would love to do a meet and greet. So you've also made it happen. But there's just a few things at the moment that, you know, I can't really tell you the details of. But the details that I'm telling you is legally, there's some things that need to be figured out before I can do certain things. Because things legally take a while. And I work every day. I don't take weekends off. And not everybody is like that. And that's okay. Does that mean I'm not going to off-guy? That's exactly what it means. I'm not going to off-guy. But I did jump in on my friend's panel to help her out. I'll let you know the details when it happens, but I was contacted by somebody being like, hey, my panel mate dropped out a little bit of the last second. You know, we don't have payment for you, but I'm like, I'll do it. I freaking love yapping. I got you. I'll do it. I'm here for you, Pookie. I was hoping you were going to be at Vexpo. I'm so sorry, Emperor Kira. But like I said, because of the decoupling, it just causes a little bit of problems. So I think it's just easier this way. But next year, I can go. Amelie is trying to make me go a little bit crazy at cons. And I think that could be really, really fun. I think that would be really, 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 really fun. We'll see. Fallen Cypher, thank you for the tier 2, my angel. Thank you. Matara's like that on that babysits you and talks about a thing you don't understand, but you just like her. Thank you, my love. What's the worst drink I've tried? Apple juice and vodka. Oh my god, that short has been all over my page, my loves. That short has been everywhere. Freaking Amelie is always... Amelie, I love you so much. I love you so much, but goddamn girl, you're crazy. I don't know why, Chris. I love apple juice. I absolutely love apple juice, but with vodka, it's not good. Who would we talk to about getting you to a con next year? No idea. No idea, my love. I think what I'm going to do, once I kind of figure out, once I am free to do anything I want to legally, I'm probably going to go out of my way to reach out to a bunch of cons and maybe even make a Twitter post like, hey, conventions, I am open to do XYZ. That being said, I think panels at conventions are really, really fun and just gives me more stuff to yap about. So... yeah, I'll probably go out of my way to do it as well. We'll see. I am sorry that my answers are so, like... This is why. Okay, this is going to sound really silly, but the days that I stream, I try to not do, like, my emails and stuff like that. Because I feel like whenever I stream and I'm coming straight from my business stuff, I'm like... well, legally speaking, blah, 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 blah. I'm like a little too business, and it takes me a while to like actually relax and remember like, hey, I'm not work anymore, okay? I'm just hanging out with my momos. It's fun. I don't need to give you all like, I'm not, you know, like in a business meeting where I'm like, well, actually, legally speaking, we blah, 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 blah. I can just be honest and be like, I don't know, Pookie. But yeah, this is why it's been, now that I have a lot more work kind of coming up with stuff I'm doing, I find it hard to switch between like corpo mata and relax. It's hard. It's like, especially if I have, like I said, especially if I'm like going through some legal stuff or doing anything where I'm like, is Pookie not a business term? I don't think so. Crossing fingers for any NYC. So, Silver Wraith, I'm going to be honest with you. Don't cross any fingers or toes until mid-December. So, if there's a convention that happens before mid-December, timeline-wise, don't count on me attending it. That's all I can say. Chances are I probably won't be able to attend. So, no more questions about conventions. It stresses me out. I'm stressed about everything, especially Anime Expo. Everybody's like, Patara, what's your favorite dessert? I'm like, I'm stressed out! Wah! You know what? I'm going to get a seltzer. You know what? I have my calendar set to 7 months in advance. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. Yeah. You know what I've learned? Legal things always take longer than you think. Will you still do walkarounds with the robots? Yeah, I'm probably going to reach out to Oscar to do a few more of them because they're really, really, really fun. I'm going to see if I can get like Amelie on one with me as well. They're super fun. I'm definitely going to do those. I just don't think I can officially attend many conventions at the moment. Would I like a nice shoulder massage? Thank you for reminding me. I need to book a hydrofacial and I need to book a massage. I think that's what I need. Hold on, let me grab a little alcohol. The cover is so good. The cover is really, really good. Really, really, really good. Isn't Oscar working for VShojo? No, he has I don't know if he ever talked about it, but he works at a big tech company. Sorry, Oscar, you're not just a little meatball. You're a smart little guy. And he also works for Senpai Squad. He just, frankly, I think VShojo should be paying Oscar because he volunteers too damn much of his time for VShojo. I think Oscar does a lot of free things for VShojo and VShojo lets him. Oscar is just a good guy. But he works for Senpai Squad and he works for a tech company that I can't really, you know. Where can we upload the pictures? On Twitter is a great idea. VShojo is good about you keeping your intellectual process, but that doesn't mean the process of giving it back to you is going to necessarily be like, here you go, do as you see fit. There's also other things involved in like, just because I own my IP doesn't mean there's still other things relating to my IP that like aren't also being discussed and things like that, right? So it's always so much that goes into these things, and I'm learning a lot. I am learning a lot. One thing I have learned that from now on I am definitely going to be pedantic about for the rest of my life is I have learned that if things can be taken in a different way, they absolutely will. So legally, if something writes something where it's like, we can maybe do this, never let that slide. Never let that slide. You have to be like, no, you need to tell me specifically this or this. You need to specifically in writing tell me this or this. I have learned that there's a lot of maybes and there's a lot of things that are like, oh yeah, that's kind of how it works. And I have learned to just be like, I do not understand. explain to me in your words what this means. Explain to me, just to explain, this is what's happening, correct? Are you willing to XYZ, correct? Like, it's, ooh. You have a question from a couple of streams ago about dating advice. Oh, baby. People will, oh my, I mean, business is just like dating, right? I guess, where people promise you the world. You get with a husband and he's like, baby, you can cannibalize me all the time. I will clean, I will shower daily, I will brush my teeth twice a day. And then a month in with your husband and you realize he brushes his teeth once every 3 days. He showers once a week. And suddenly you're like, this isn't what I signed up for. So, yeah, definitely. Blazing, if you look at the Mint and Matara summer special, look at the one that says Japan. Just look up like Japan, Mint and Matara. So definitely I have noticed that as well. I have learned that in order to get you to sign papers, people will promise you the world. And actually, something that Shy Lily told me, God bless her. God bless Shy Lily. If anybody here is a little shrimpy, Shy Lily has told me before, she's like, I don't care what people tell me. I need to see it on the contract. That's not how she said it. She said, always make sure that what people tell you, you come back to them and you say, put it in writing. And I have started doing that. And I can't believe I'm at my big age and I was never doing that before. But Lily started being like, Matara, tell everybody to put it in writing. How do you go into your chat history to find your original question? Do you remember your question? I mean, if it's your question from a few days ago, you probably remember it, right? That's why I make a few promises. Listen, just don't tell your wife you're going to brush your teeth twice a day and shower once a day and then brush your teeth once every 5 days. You know? I think mostly Lurk, you can probably send that to my team, Niwa and Zero in the Discord. I think when it comes to W and me, it should be like sponsorships and stuff like that. I promise I will try to be bearable. Okay, let me very quickly grab a seltzer and we can continue yapping. Thank you. I already feel like I'm de-stressing a little bit. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I was actually a little bit on edge when we first got here. Like I said, I have a hard time disconnecting from when I do business work into like streaming stuff. I definitely think I need, between emails and stuff like that, I need to go to the gym or go outside and kind of reprogram myself a little bit. Oh. Honestly, if I had to be on my wife's ass for brushing her teeth like I have to for my kids, I think I would lose my mind. I'm just saying. You're also on edge and this is de-stressing. Yippee! Yippee! Best toothpaste? So, apparently, I saw a TikTok about this toothpaste, and then so Amelie has the shiniest, whitest teeth I've ever seen. Every single photo that she posts, her teeth are so white and blinding. And she recommended me the toothpaste that was recommended to me by the TikTok, and it's called Opalescence. So I bought that toothpaste. Look it up. And now you can have the same toothpaste as Amelie and I. Opalescence. And she just has these like white teeth. Super white. Don't get me wrong. I do drink my coffee and my wine. But she has like, they're blindingly white. Not sponsored yet. Imagine Amelie and I doing a sponsored toothpaste stream. At the same time, you know, I don't want to be cruel, Blazing. You know, during COVID, whenever I get very, very down on myself, yeah, I have a hard time looking after myself. When I'm very sad, I have a hard time brushing my teeth twice a day, showering often, things like that. Like that is normal, right? I'm not, just to be clear, I'm not being cruel and being like, wow, if you've never let your personal hygiene go to waste, da da da. I'm really talking, you know, I made a joke because it has happened to one of my friends where she got into a relationship with somebody and then she was like, he just stopped showering and he like wasn't depressed or anything, but she kind of realized like, oh, he like always just chewed gum, never brushed his teeth, only just used like mouthwash, and she was like, wow, this is, and then she had a talk with him about it and he was like, I'm so sorry, hygiene is hard for me. She's like, okay, I get it. And he told her, I'll do a little bit better, and then he just wasn't, and she was like, okay, I can't, which again, that, but it's very different, right? Like it's very different. I don't want to sound ableist or sound like, oh, if you've ever been depressed and you never let go your personal hygiene. Come on. Sometimes when I drink or I'm tired, I tell myself, I'm like, I'm washing my face or I'm brushing my teeth. One or the other. And I usually pick brushing my teeth. So I go to bed with like my crusty glitter makeup, no flossing, nothing. It happens to the best of us. Never crashed out and failed to do anything, even basic self-care. Oh, yeah, never. Haha, me neither. Haha, me neither. Haha. Actually, I have a dirty girl habit. In the summer, at night, when you take a nap or like you sleep and you get really sweaty, it just feels so comforting. So sometimes if I wake up from like a sweaty summer nap, I don't shower right away. I kind of like being in that little filth. I can't explain it. It just feels like you know what I'm talking about, where like you just nap like on the couch or something and you had a blanket on, or you like, and you kind of wake up like kind of like that summer sweaty. Oh, I don't shower right away. But again, I obviously if I was living with a husband, I'd be a little bit more on it. You get like a little marinated. I don't know how to explain it. It's like summer marinating. It's like a summer little marinade that happens when you sleep in like, you forgot to like turn on your AC, or maybe you left the window open and it rained. So it's got that like moistness and you're just a little bit sweaty, and like you're not so sweaty that you're like bleeding sweat, but it's like your hair sticks to your skin a little bit, you know? You're kind of like a little marinated. Yeah, it's like you're a little tiny bit damp and marinated, but you're not so stinky and sweaty. It's like a little musky. Stop saying marinated! Madara, please! Stop marinating! Oh, I love it. I love it. Stink. Oh my god, wait. I saw a funny TikTok that I sent to Zen today. It's like, are you made of sulfur, titanium, nitrogen, potassium, and yttrium? 'Cause you're stinky. But basically, after I wake up from that kind of like a summer nap, and you feel a little bit tired, you're kind of slow, you're chilling. Being clammy. I kind of hang out and I'm clammy for a little bit. And then eventually I go take my shower, exfoliate my skin, blah, 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 blah. But y'all should know I like feeling clammy, by the way. Wait, this should not be a shocker to you all, because my skincare, I always am like, when I go outside, my skin is wet from skincare and sun cream. My hands are always like hydrated with hand cream, so they're always a little clammy. My skin, always a little oily from the moisturizer. Speaking of, oh my god. It's clammy is such a better word than marinated.
Y'all don't like marinated?
I just want advice with talking to women. I keep very distant with girls throughout high school because something that happened in middle school. Now I'm about to graduate high school and I have no idea how to introduce myself to a girl. I think I'm conventionally attractive, but that doesn't matter if I can't talk to them without having a panic attack. First of all, my channel's technically 18 plus, so we're gonna pretend you're 18. That's number one. Number two, I would just force yourself to talk to women every day. Women that you don't find attractive and women that you do. I'm not saying, you have to come up to Megan Fox and talk to Megan Fox tomorrow. But like, let's say you go grab a coffee, right? And maybe the girl serving you the coffee isn't your type. Maybe she's 35. Maybe she's all right. Just talk to her. Make conversation. How's your day? Do you have a favorite coffee order? Oh, right. Like looking forward to summer. You're waiting for the bus. Oh, by the way, did you see the bus pass yet? No? Okay. Yeah. Good. Because sometimes it comes early. Just force yourself to talk to women more and more. Because oftentimes when you're too scared to talk to women who are attractive or maybe not, it's just sometimes you're like, you just fear talking to women. But then you realize like, oh, women are just men with sometimes less body hair and sometimes, like women are just men. Matara Khan 2025. Like, it's really not. We're just a little bit clammy all the time because we moisturize our skin a lot, It's really not a big deal. We're just hungry. We eat hot chip and lie. So I really would say just go out of your way to talk to women every day. Give yourself a task that you need to talk to at least one woman every day. And I need you to understand, I am not asking you to talk to the hottest woman every day. Like, it needs to be a woman that you would date. No, I am genuinely talking to you about talking to the lady at the grocery store. That's it. Like, I think that is going to help you just make it more in your realm of comfort. It's going to help a lot. I'm sorry to hear that you've had some awkward situations. I promise you, women are just moist men, Women are just marinated men. Well said, sir boy. Well said. People in general like being talked to as friends and as human beings first and foremost, as all people do. Make women friends, and their friends may bring you deeper connections you seek. I know you mean it nicely, but there's something really funny about being like, for a genuine relationship to work, you need to be able to see women as humans and as friends, not just objects of sexual desire. What do you mean? What do you mean? But I really think just getting used to it. And sometimes, believe me, like, I know it's hard. I have a lot of friends who went to like girls only schools, guys who went to guys only schools. It's scary, right? Like, it's scary. And if you were socialized as a teen to not really talk to women or not really talk to men, and then suddenly you're like, oh my God, there's women everywhere. And I think it's important to just, talk to women even if you have no intention of dating them. Because you know what? What if that 35-year-old at the Starbucks, what if she could be a great relationship? Oh. Or not talk to strangers at all. Yeah, you could have just been taught not to talk to any strangers at all. True. Thank God I went to public school. I mean, hey, you got different trauma. Everything is equivalent exchange. You have different trauma from public school. Co-ed public school, you have different trauma. You're not marinated. No! Momos, I tell you every time, please don't shower before my streams because I can't see very well from far. So I cannot see you, but I can smell you if you're stinky. And if you're stinky and I can smell you, then I can eat you. Yeah, silly. It really is that easy. I think just like looking after yourself, taking care of your own stuff, having some hobbies, having some stuff. Cooking definitely helps. When am I getting glasses? Never.
I want to be blind forever.
My vision is smell based. Vivi, thank you so much for the gifted. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No promises. I like being clean. No, where are my marinated stinky momos? My hobbies seem to be a kryptonite to women. You say this, but I think we're finally at a really nice space in our online world where, quote unquote, you know, women are getting into men's hobbies, but it's always been like, and I've talked about it, where I grew up next to a card shop and I would go in and I would get little cards. And there was a room in the back where people painted and did Warhammer. But alas, I do remember asking my family if I could do it. And again, I cannot judge how my parents raised me, correct? You have to remember, they are from the old country and they are Slavic. But to give you an example, you know, without going too much into it, but at like 12, I was I had a little, you know, they were maybe closer to 13, but you know, I had a little bit of boobie, you know. I was pretty much my height now, which is very tall. I basically looked and I dressed, I don't understand what happened. Whenever one day I'll get more comfy with showing pictures, I dressed so provocatively for some reason at 13, 14, and it was fine. And my parents just let me do it, right? I think also sometimes maybe I brought clothes in and changed without them realizing, but whatever. So I remember specifically saying that I wanted to go and paint in the back with like where the men were painting and stuff like that. And my father, God bless his soul, I'm not here to judge if what he did was correct or incorrect, but he was like, no, you are not allowed to be in a room with grown men for anything. And I remember I was upset and I was crying. I was like, what do you mean? Like, we're just there for hobby and to play cards and to do stuff. But it was a no. It was absolutely a no. And the thing is, my dad couldn't be in that room with us because he was in a wheelchair. And that store, like, they had stairs. So for him, he's like, I can go into that store. You are not allowed to be in that room painting or doing things there without me, and I can't go there. But I remember I pulled a really big fit and I was like, what do you mean I'm not allowed? Da, 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 da. I'm a teenager. I can make my own decisions. But, you know, if I was a parent with a 13-year-old of anything, like, yeah, I probably would have been like, no, you can't go out with like, you know, the worst part about, I do need to say to those men, the worst part is I really need y'all to understand that those poor men were probably so sweet, shy, and nerdy, and all they did was paint Warhammer figurines. But I was gonna show up there with my low-cut top because I had just grown breasts, and I was so goddamn excited to grow breasts. I was gonna show up in a hot pink top with my breasts out because I didn't understand that, like, the way I'm happy about my breasts, everybody else is happy about. I would have been a menace. And then you know what's worse? I'm telling you guys right now, I would have been the creep. I would have fallen in love with some freaking like random 37-year-old while I was 14. And I would have just been like, come on, let's go on a date. Like I would have been the I am the predator. That would have been me. I would have been the guy. It was me! I was the problem! I would have... I would have been the problem because I did it, like, I wouldn't have understood, right? Like, you have to remember, I'm like 13 or 14 at this point, right? I'm in a place with, like, I would not have understood. I was just like, in my head, I would have been like, wow, maybe we're in love. I was a crazy teenager. and I know like everyone's first reaction, right, is oh my goodness, Matara, you know, your dad was so good. It takes one creepy guy. I'm telling you right now, those men in that store were probably like the shyest, sweetest little nerds, 35 to 45, painting Warhammer, and I would have showed up 13, 14, low cut top, taller than most of them. Being like, so what's an appropriate age to lose your virginity? Oh, he was saving them from me. Rango, I was pretty tall. I was pretty tall in Canada at my big age. Thank you, Corner. Yeah, it's true, Henge. Mom, this creepy girl keeps flirting with me. Son, you're 40. I was the menace. I was the menace. But yeah, so I completely get it, right? With my flesh father basically but anyway, this whole story. When I was 17, I flirted with my 24-year-old coworker. Right, Bruce? Like, I didn't know any better. I just need y'all to know, please don't cancel me for the things like I was 13 like 30 years ago, okay? Please don't cancel me for the things I did 30 years ago. My brain wasn't fully developed, but I just didn't know any better. Yeah, I'd be 16 flirting with a 30-year-old because I was like, oh, he's pretty. Maybe he'll fall in love with me. I didn't know any better. We all did this kind of stuff. But anyway, the reason I started this whole kind of story about Warhammer and everything was because somebody said that their hobbies are like anti-kryptonite to women. And I was saying how actually I feel like now that it's become more acceptable to get into hobbies that were kind of known as guy hobbies, right? Like 30 years ago, there's a lot of stuff that was considered a guy hobby. Now, women are doing Legos and Warhammer and Magic the Gathering, and it's fine. But definitely, you know, 30 years ago, it was not that way. So I'm just letting y'all know that you having a nerdy hobby is great. Find a nerd with the same hobby. How long did it take you to learn better? Some say I'm still learning, Fantôme. Some say I'm still learning to be better. I think eventually you just kind of start figuring things out. There's definitely something that is really annoying in teenagers that I experienced as an extroverted teenager was this like annoying brazenness where it's like, when I was younger, I thought I knew better. Now that I'm older, I realize that I'm a stupid idiot who doesn't know anything. But when I was younger, I was a bigger stupid idiot who didn't know anything, but I thought I knew everything. Right, Rombly? It's getting so much more acceptable. Unless she's a loyalist to a corpse god. No. We love Papa Nurgle. Miniatures are the sluttiest thing anyone can do. There we go. You thought you were that girl at 16. Oh, me too, Apple. Oh my god. Oh. When I go out in like sweatpants and a sweatshirt now, I think I'm like, wow, I have beaten the algorithm. I have beaten the algorithm. I am living life. No, I think you guys misunderstood. That person says, unless she's a loyalist to a corpse god, and I said, I would never. The only god I am a loyalist to is Papa Nurgle. I am not loyal to Big E. He's a piece of shit. He's a corpse sitting on a throne. I said I am only loyal to Papa Nurgle. I'm a heretic. Hello? Anila, you keep... You keep spamming the same thing, so I'm going to give you an hour timeout, okay? Thank you. Okay, now the marinated combo makes sense, right? I just like being marinated. I just like being marinated. But yeah, those poor, sweet, nerdy men, they were saved from me. They were saved from me. My father put the hammer down and he saved them from me. I think fermented is a great word. I think clammy, moist, marinated, fermented. Highlight, it's actually a lo-fi version of Night Cover, which is my song. I don't like the word clammy.
I like the word clammy.
Okay, I'll stop. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry. Musky. I like musky. Musky's good. Hell yeah, Beast. I'll take a look at it after. Thank you. You feel like marinade is an erotic word? Wait. You're my kind of people. Y'all know that I'm a cannibal. I told you all. I love to feast on the flesh, so... Oh, that's so funny. Is it cannibalism if you're not human? I mean, I am inside a human woman, but yeah. There's just no other way that I could say the word, like, I feel that the word cannibalism already entails to y'all what I want to entail, but shout out to the smell fetish you're gonna give someone. Oh, honey. You know, I think people can develop their own fetishes just fine. If I help out a bit, good, but I'm not doing it on purpose. You probably picked up a bunch of fetishes from watching television, books, your teacher wearing a short skirt that one time. Come on. I'm hoping that by the time you get into my stream in YouTube, you're already, you know, frontal lobe developed 25 and up. But if not, then hey. Exactly. Vor is different than cannibalism. Cannibalism feels more risque and forbidden. How did you know about my teacher? I never told the soul. Oh, I know. Why 25? Because allegedly that's when your frontal lobe develops. Who's up developing their lobe? You never realize that your kinks are made from your experiences? Got a lot to learn, kiddo. Masked men. I do have a lot of my gay male friends are really into masked men. I've noticed. Sorry for that. I've noticed, I wonder if it's because like they had a crush on Zorro or Tuxedo Mask or something. I wonder. Masked how exactly? It might be from wrestling, you're right. Mm-hmm. Maybe the mysterious vibe. Yup. Here, less than 25 years old, letting Matara influence my fetishes. Oh no! I sure hope I don't develop any fetishes from my bug woman. That's a dumb pop sci myth. Most of the studies about development just stop around that age. Due to neuroplasticity, the brain really never stops changing. True. I did remember reading a book about the neuroplasticity of the brain, and they talked about how London cab drivers had like a different way that their brain, when they looked at their brain, it was different because they had to remember all the freaking how to drive in London. So yeah, I'm just letting y'all know your fetishes are downloading fetishes as we speak. I was surprised when at MomoCon you joked about me writing smut. What do you mean joked? I fully assumed you were writing smut. I assume that I am here on your other monitor inspiring you to write about marinated women as she woke up from sleep, marinated in sweat, her skin glistening in the moonlight. New content being downloaded into our marinated frontal lobe. Somebody stop her! True Peeper. Also, great name for that. I know it's Peeper Leviathan for Subnautica, but that's funny that you're like, we don't download RAM, we download fetishes. Really, Peeper? Tell me more. Tell me more. I think it's doing the opposite of a fetish. If ever you're with a woman or man or anyone in bed, whatever, and they just... I just imagine the next time you all hear the word marinated out in public, you're gonna get activated like a sleeper agent. Like Kill Bill is gonna be like... You're gonna go and it's like, oh, would you like those steaks marinated? And you're like, ugh, what did you say? What did you call me? Or you come over to your grandma's house, she's like, I marinated those onions overnight. You're like, what did you say? You what? Grandma, you whore. All right, let me go get a seltzer. I forgot to get... Those seltzers are hitting hard today. I haven't drank a drop of alcohol yet. That's the worst part. I'm sober. I think this is just me, like, releasing all the stress from my workday. I have to wonder if certain fetishes are genetically ingrained in us. Oh my goodness, Freud would have a field day as this. As in, we are genetically predisposed to have certain fetishes. That's so interesting. Wait a second. So you're saying I got no, because I like to think that I made myself this bad. I like to think that I am like, it's, I hate when people say, Matara, you have daddy issues or mommy issues. Stop blaming my parents for the work that I've done. I worked so damn hard to be this messy, okay? You think I was just born like this? You think I didn't do this on purpose? No. My marinating, my kinks. I have marinated my damn self. You have your mother's eyes and your father's. That's such a bad line. Imagine if ever somebody writes a book about having coitus with the mother and the daughter, or the father and the son. You can be like, wow, he had his mother's eyes and his father's fetishes. That's a banger of a line! Yeah, I am this messed up on purpose. I did that to myself. Don't blame my parents. Okay, Grandma. It's time for you to go to sleep forever. Here's my gun. Am I sure I'm not drunk? I promise I haven't had a drop yet. To be honest, can't know if you're into something if you don't exist. You just happen to unearth the genetic kinks first. The thing is, spiders, when it comes to you being raised a certain way, there's also like this whole idea of, okay, so for example, I was raised in a household that had very strong women in it, and I was encouraged to be a strong woman and to disagree. Even like I get punished, but even if I get punished, my family would be like, it's good that you stood up for yourself. You're still in trouble because you broke, I don't know, this jar, but it's good that you stood up for yourself, you know? I have a joke about my dad where it's like when my dad died, he left me debt and the bags under my eyes. Because for some reason, when I look at younger photos of myself, I didn't have like my bags that badly. But after he passed away, now I have to say he left me debt and a bunch of fetishes. God, that's disgusting. I can't say that. Ugh. Mosh, thank you for subscribing. So anyway, back to your traits. So because I was in an environment where in school I was encouraged to be like, I wonder how much of my extroversion would be less extroverted. Like imagine if growing up, every time I did extroverted things, I was praised for it. Down to the point, I think I've talked about it before. This is a very Slavic thing. This is why you all need to understand why I don't fear anybody. Okay. When I was younger and my parents had guests over, they would make me stand up on a chair and sing the Ukrainian national anthem. Or they would make me recite poetry on top of the chair to our guests. And it wasn't just like, today she went to the zoo. It was like, today Stephanie went to the zoo. But what animal was in the zoo, you might ask? This is why now I do not care about embarrassing things. I have been embarrassed my whole life. I have grown up embarrassed. I am not embarrassed anymore. Okay? I am not embarrassed anymore, my loves. The embarrassment was... But it makes me wonder, right? Like if I instead was grown up in a house where if every time I spoke up, I got, for example, maybe I got hit, right? Or maybe I would have been punished or something like that. Would I then theoretically grow up to be less extroverted, less brazen, less sure of myself, right? Or would I still have this like pretty... Because again, my personality, I don't know. Can you beat it out of me? I don't know. So it's definitely one of those where there's definitely some stuff that I feel has to do with your character. Because I also have a lot of friends who are close in age with their siblings, and them and their siblings are so vastly different. So vastly different. Even down to like dealing with addiction or anything like that. Or for example, I have friends whose mother committed suicide when they were young. And the way the two sisters dealt with it is super different. One sister kind of took it as like, I'm going to do the best in life. I'm going to do everything. Like both sisters have this story of my mom abandoned me by, ending her life early. But one sister took that story into everyone will always abandon me and nobody loves me. And then the other sister is like, okay, well, I got to be a safe person for people so they won't abandon me. I really do wonder if like, it depends on what culture you grew up in, what family unit you grew up in. There's also this study being done about like what language you learn first also changes how your brain develops. Because there's certain languages where you have to listen a lot more to know what the person is saying. For example, like me having grown up with Russian as a first language, the humor is extremely dry and sarcastic. And I feel like that's why sometimes I say things in English that are very dry and sarcastic and people think I'm just being a bitch. And I'm like, no, 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 I'm being funny. Haha, it's sarcasm. And they're like, are you sure? Are you sure you're not just being a bitch? I'm like, no, I promise. I'm being funny. I promise. There's this thing called attractor states. You're likely to end up one way, but it's dynamic. I see. No, no, I'm funny, right? Like, I'm funny. Please laugh. Please laugh. All right, let me finally get my drink so y'all can start calling me y'all can start being like, wow, Matara is so drunk. Because right now I get offended when you all say, wow, how much alcohol has she had? And I haven't had a single drop. I'm getting offended. You all think I'm... That makes sense, Hench. Like I said, it's just very, very different in the way that you are brought up by the same person in the same environment. I definitely, in the way that I respond, it sounds so harsh in English sometimes, the way that I respond. And I don't even realize it's that harsh. I genuinely think living with my roommates makes me a lot harsher. Because I remember when I was living with not Russian-speaking roommates, I felt like I was softer. But living with Russian-speaking, like you wake up, okay, also I think it's just because they're my family. I wake up and I get roasted. Middle of the day, I'm getting roasted. Nighttime, I'm getting roasted. My whole life is just getting roasted and being sarcastic, and I just, you know, it grows onto me. Go get drink, Madara. Did you buy the toothpaste? Huh? Are you going to be toothpaste matching with us? I swear to God, Akuma, if you're asking me about toothpaste and you're not planning to buy that toothpaste, huh? Why are you asking about toothpaste? I'm putting it back onto you. I never got an answer if it tastes good or not. It tastes like toothpaste. You have it ordered? Let's go. Oh, was it you, Bonnie? Okay, wait, Bonnie, are you the Momo? Oh, we need to talk about this because Bricky sent me a text about that. Bricky sent me a text and he was like, oh, my fans organized a meetup and they didn't invite me. And, hold on. Yes, I told him to message you. He said that my fans organized a meetup and didn't invite me. And I'm like, I wouldn't have invited you either. Are you kidding me? I also wouldn't have invited you. I think I'm still mommy quite often. But to be honest, I'm trying to shed the mommy image a little bit. I feel like the mommy image caught up to me. I want to be auntie. I want to be cool, hip, and young. I think that it's going to be very hard to relate to the youth if I'm mommy. And there's also that like sexualization of the mommy, which again, I'm fine with it. But you can sexualize the auntie too, you know what I mean? So I feel like being auntie is more what I'm trying to rebrand, you know? Trying to rebrand. We sent an invite today to one of his mods for a drinking meetup for Off-Kai. Do it. No sexualization. We love you only as a streamer. All right, I'm gonna get a drink. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. I'm going to get a goddamn drink. Aunties need loving too, okay? All right. You have led me to drink. I love you as a woman in the gayest, most footy way possible. When you say footy, do you mean like you don't gossip with mommies the way you gossip with aunties? Exactly. Exactly. Hi, beepers. What's up? You sound very similar to my mom, which is very jarring to me. There's this funny joke. I don't know if I can remember the joke really well. Царица, ты меня слышишь? Иди сюда, расскажи шутку вчерашнюю. Помнишь, ты вчера говорила, типа, мой сосед кричал на ребенка. Wait, one second. Come closer to the microphone. Что мой сосед кричал на ребенка.
Да.
Иди, да.
Алло.
Скажи по-русски, я потом перейду.
Окей. Один друг говорит другому: слушай, вчера мой сосед так кричал на ребенка, что я на всякий случай тоже пописал, оделся и покушал.
Okay, wait. Друг говорит, сосед говорит другу, да? Oh, yeah. So two friends are talking, and one of the friend goes, you know, yesterday my neighbor was screaming at his kids so much that just in case, I too, like, peed, brushed my teeth, and got out of bed. It's such a stupid joke, but it makes me so happy. It's such a stupid joke. Что я тоже пописал, оделся и почистил зубы. Okay. Bonnie, tell me about this meetup. Because I got a text from Bricky, and let me see. Hold on. Was it on? He does this thing sometimes where he'll like message me something on Discord and then message me something on text, and I'm like, take a struggle, man. Was it on Discord? Where is it? Ricky. When was this? Okay, maybe it was on Discord. Yeah, it was on Discord. MCM Congoers, this is your beacon, and it's somebody with a glove wearing a little Momo. Oh my god! Was it you? Was it you, Bonnie? Are you the gloved Momo handler? Some of the people at Otakuthon in Montreal wanted me to sign their Momo, which is crazy because I have really bad handwriting. And I just am so embarrassed that I'm ruining your Momo with my handwriting. So this is the picture that he sent me, and it says, MCN Congoers, this is your beacon. They held a fan meetup for me without even fucking inviting me to it. So now I'm crashing my own fan meetup. And then he showed me a photo of him pointing with somebody in a cosplay as well, pointing to the little Momo being stuck. Look at the little Momo being stuck. Your Momo is signed too. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Y'all are ruining your Momos. I have awful handwriting. I have awful handwriting. I don't understand why people want me to sign things. I do not. I'll just show the little Momo trap because I don't want to show too many photos of people on. But yeah, look at him. Look at my son. They put my little baby boy in prison. They put him in prison. My baby boy is in jail. Why would y'all do this? It's like we like you or something. Please don't put a kappa there. Please don't gray space, no space. Thank you, Kaiju. We'll get there. We'll get there. Free the Momo. If we are a Momo, can you sign on us? Oh my god. Oh my god, that is scary. Why, look at him. He's trapped. You know what? Release him. Release him. I'm so happy, though, that y'all have also been getting cuteness aggression from the Momo. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm glad I'm not the only one, because I cannot help but squeeze this little guy. We are your Momos. You have already ruined us. My little guys. Can I sign your firstborn child? Is a Momo not a firstborn child? Sorry, I can't talk. I have one sip of alcohol and I lose my senses.
But to lose all my senses.
Where would you have me sign your firstborn child? This is a big commitment. Also, isn't the not to be, like unfun about this, but isn't it supposedly like toxic to the skin of the child if I sign your child? Sorry, buddy. The only reason I'm not doing it is I don't want to be responsible. I don't want to be responsible for the toxicity. Okay? I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, buddy. Not if you use Crayola non-toxic markers. All right. Good advertisement. Good advertisement. Wow, Matara, I would love it if you signed my child with the exclusive Crayola non-toxic 3-hour long-lasting colors, now with higher pigment than ever before. Would I sign someone's pecs? Well, at the moment, I'm not appearing at conventions as myself, so it would be hard to actually sign someone's breasts. Thank you for the gifted, Jonathan! Jonathan, thank you for the 4 months, and thank you for the gifted on YouTube. I really appreciate it. Other markers may be non-toxic, but Crayola specifically announced that they are. You're reminding me of that skit from Family Guy where he's working at a cigarette company and there's a dead prostitute, and they're like, I don't know if it was like you guys punching her that killed her or but you know what I do know didn't kill her? Cigarette smoke. And it's like, well, I mean, other markers may be non-toxic. The finger makes it look like they're laughing at him getting himself stuck. It does! It does! They're laughing at little Momo being stuck. But yeah, how was the meetup? Wait, Utsu. Are you for real? All right, for those of you who attended the meetup without Bricky, how was the meetup? Yeah, you guys were soy facing. It's true. Is that why he always makes that face? I have wondered why Bricky always points and makes that face. I have wondered why he doesn't make another face. But I know you can't just ask people why they have the face that they have. But yeah, I have wondered why he makes that face. He points and opens his mouth all the time. You quit smoking last month? Congrats. Which reminds me, I should ask Onigiri to bring me 1 pack of berry menthol crush from Japan. Just one little pack as a treat. I should ask her. But congratulations. Oh my god, I'm in a crazy mood today. And I've only had half a sip of alcohol. Isn't it crazy? Do they sell menthols in America? But chances are they don't sell the Japanese 1 nicotine, which is the lowest nicotine, berry menthol camel crush. Can you give a birthday shout out to my friend Will? He was a meetup and it was his birthday. Will, happy birthday! All the best wishes! Please post your cosplay online. I want to see it. Thank you so much, Will, for cosplaying me. But also, you have some good friends. I hope you had a great time at whatever convention you were at. Or if you weren't at a convention, I hope you have a great time doing whatever it is the heck you're going to be doing. Sending you lots of love, lots of everything. Hope you're doing good. Today, it would be so funny if you're actually secretly a Crayola rep. Like, okay, hear me out. What if there's secretly a Crayola rep in my stream today? Maybe 2 of them trying to like put this idea in my mind of a Crayola sponsor. Like, wow, could you sign my baby with these non-toxic Crayola markers? Oh my God, by the way, guys, it's so easy to get a Crayola sponsor. All you have to do is go to www.crayola.com and sign up for the Influencer Partner Program. And then somebody else is like, wow, ever since I signed up for the www.crayola.com Influencer Program, my life's been a hoot. There's like 4 little like spies and they go in every VTuber stream trying to get the Crayola sponsorship. Imagine. Oh, that would be amazing, Kara. Kara, you should show him we have a few small 3D printable momos. We have a few small 3D printable momos. They're on my Twitter. They're also on Rombley's Twitter. Could one of you please post for Kara on YouTube? Stream test Crayola crayon taste testing on hand cam. I'm like, trying American goods, and it's like Pop-Tarts and pickles. Oh, Redacted, I remember that. That was so, yeah, it was like, please buy the Wendy's $5 burger today. I mean, it's, you know, we laugh when the big corporation does it, but I mean, y'all have definitely seen some TTS sometimes where it's like, wow, Matara-Khan, such a big fan of your stream. I too am a streamer, VTuber, who is streaming right now as we speak. What a coincidence. You know, it's funny when Big Corpo does it, but That being said, if I were doing coloring books, that Crayola sponsorship. Yeah, the Crayola agents. I'm sorry, Crayola agents. I know who you are. I know you're here, Crayola agents. Yeah, Crust. I think that's also the thing. That's why, you know, even when we talk about it, I would never go after somebody making a keychain of me, a poster of me, an art of me. Somebody wants to put me in their comic, cool. If Marvel wants to put me in their comic, wait a second. Whoa. Big difference. Big difference. You know, Chris, I've considered that before. When I'm considering having like a different hand cam setup for my desk where I'll always be able to have a nice hand cam setup with like a little microphone that I attach. Because right now it's hard to look down because my microphone covers my face. Blushy, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome. Inkuri, thank you for the 5 months. Oh my God. We've been live for an hour and a half. What? I thought we had been live for 20 minutes. My channel is launching in 20 minutes. Okay, real talk. My channel's already up. But the videos are only going up in 25 minutes. So, oh my God, the power of yapping. Wait, Matara and Lives get on fangirling mode while meeting Heavenly. I'm definitely watching that later. Does it have any subs yet? 1. It has 1 person that subscribed because while I was working on the process, one of the members of my team subscribed to it. I don't want to say who just in case y'all can find their... I was just looking at that VOD. Lushy, it was amazing. I loved it so much. Amelie actually sent me a meme today where it's like 2 people at a car wash and they're playing the songs from Epic. And she said, Us when you're in LA. I love her so much. What's the new channel about? Gaming. So, main channel is going to be I want to say react adjacent, but I think that's the wrong word. It's going to be yapping interview adjacent. The main channel. So, okay, let me go through my YouTube channel and kind of like show you in the future what would kind of maybe stay on the main channel and what would go on the side channel, right? Then I think that could be yeah, it's a slop channel, all right. For the YouTube live streams, do not worry. The live streams are remaining where they are. We're not changing the live streams. We're not changing where the live streams go. But for example, all of these would go on the side channel. All right. This would probably go on the main channel for now, but I'll switch from it. So everything that's like Power Wash and Hot Ones is main channel. Doing shots, talking with Numi, main channel. Hear Me Out, main channel. Side channel. Viewer made a shocking confession, main channel. Iron Mouse figures out my chap, main channel. Every time I lose money, every time I laugh, main channel. Everything else, side channel. So basically things where it's like kind of an interview. And I want to do more of that, like ranking your Halloween costumes, main channel. But everything gaming would be going on the side channel. And I want to go out of my way to do try and curse foods with Saritza would be main channel. My fans presented their favorite streamers to the courtroom, main channel. Does that make sense a little bit? So everything that's currently on the main channel stays there. But in the future, everything gaming or gaming adjacent is going to the side. But everything sort of IRL adjacent, interview adjacent, yapping adjacent. Like there was a video where Onigiri and I, handcam streams, probably main channel. There was a stream where Onigiri and I ate sandwiches. Here, this would absolutely be main channel. This would 100% be main channel, Kit Kats and all that. So it's just going to be like, think of it as yapping/react channel. And then gaming is getting banished into its own little corner. Gaming is getting relegated. Will there be more YouTube only content? Yes. So I can show you a little bit. I think we're waiting on the thumbnail for it. I think I can wait, I can show you anything, I think. Yeah, I think I can show you this. So I'm waiting for a thumbnail for this, right? But this, for example, once a week we're gonna have a show called Trashlight Confidential, where we are going to be reacting to your stories and talking about them and reading them. That being said, right now, half the stories are from Reddit because we didn't get enough submissions. I am recording episode 2 with Heavenly, and I think episode 3 I'm going to record with Haruka. So please, please, please submit more of your stories. You know what? I'm going to give you a little peek. Hold on. I'm going to give you a little peek. Again, this is subject to change. This could change in the future. But for now, you can submit right now, I think. And if it is a crime to lie at the airport, then I've never done it, by the way, for everybody listening.
That's fair. No, I feel like I look suspicious even when I'm like so innocent. Like I'm always innocent, obviously, but like whenever they're like you go to the beeper and they're like, "Do you have any metal on you?" And you're like, "I don't know. Do I have any metal on me?"
I'm like, do I have anything that I don't know about? Right?
I don't know.
Anonymous! What the heck? Thank you so much, Anonymous! Thank you for the 100. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Anonymous. Oh, what the heck?
It's a gift sub.
Everybody who just got a gifted,
It's a gift
please
sub.
consider linking your Discord over with your Twitch. Or I guess YouTube as well, by the way, for those of you who got gifted earlier, because you'll be able you'll be able to join our Discord and yap. Thank you so much, Anonymous. I really appreciate you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, so it's not, when it comes to this, thank you so much, Anonymous. What the heck? All right, Momos. Which one of you did it? Who's anonymous?
It's a gift sub.
Which one of you is anonymous, huh? Talk to me. Which one of you is anonymous? Huh? Who did it? It's fine. You can admit. You can admit which one of you done it. Not me. So don't tell my team that I've been giving you spoilers. But basically for the main channel, and then once a week, we're going to be having something pre-recorded off stream. Some Canadian airports some American airports let you keep your shoes on. Some Canadians one don't. So I'm always like, sometimes like, do I have to keep my shoes on? And I'll get a yeah. And other times like, no, you cannot. I'm like, I know, I'm just asking a question. There's a lot of us reading the stories and reacting to them and talking over each other. It's a lot of fun. Definitely something you put on in your car if you want to listen. There's a lot of room for improvement. It's definitely a first episode kind of thing. But we're going to go ahead and get more episodes down. But yeah, so for the main channel, I think we're going to be looking at 2 videos. And like I said, kind of taking all the gaming stuff is probably going to be, like, for example, like this would all be going to gaming. Yeah. But then something like I asked Bao the hottest questions would be going on the main channel. And I would be trying to have more of these kind of main channel. I'd love to marinate meats in it or like make some kind of steak or salmon in it.
Yeah, I'd love to lick this off someone.
Ooh, what part of their body?
Is
The
Matawa
belly button,
eating
the
videos?
free bowl.
Yeah.
Have you ever taken shots from someone's belly button?
No. We
Well,
could change
talk
that right
to Numi.
now.
Yeah, talk to Numi about it.
When you try to riz her up, but she brings up another woman's name.
Numi just had the like really nice little abs, you know? I don't have the really nice little abs. I got a little bit of a flabby tummy. It's a gift sub.
Oh my God, that photo jump scared me. I forgot about him. I forgot about the Momo being stuck. Like, yes, my loves. Kaiser, it's in 26 minutes. I'm so excited. What the heck? But yeah, remember everybody, if the new channel doesn't do well, Kaiser's gonna get guillotined. Wizard, submissions are still open. You're gonna have to wait for oh yeah, let me actually tell can we add the submission form to the Trash Light Confidential video, by the way, so people can submit their stories. So once the new video is up, you'll be able to submit your stories there. Also, when is the video going up? What Kaiser, do you remember what days the main channel and the side channel are going to be uploading? Sorry, Kaiser, for making you do all the extra work. I'm excited. I've been wanting, I'm sorry, Kaiser. Your work is very important and what you do is valuable, but I've been excited to have a slop channel since forever. Sunday and Wednesday for the side channel. So that means probably Friday and like Monday for the main channel or something. Where's the YouTube channel? It's give it 25 minutes. 25 minutes. 8 p.m. Eastern. 25 minutes.
It's a gift sub.
Momo Stug being my big contribution to this fandom is not what I expected. Oh, you know, expect the unexpected. You never know what's going to happen.
You never know what you can contribute to us. Your flesh, your little toenails, your bones, your blood, little Momo being stuck in jail. Main channel and Fridays and Mondays. Okay. So today is a Monday, but you're not getting an upload. Because we're releasing the side channel. So you're getting a video on 5:30. And then you're getting a video on 6/2. So I think on 5:30, you're going to be getting the Trash Light Confidential. And then on 6/2, you're going to be getting a Q&A. And we might be doing something really quirky where I actually do part 2 of the Q&A for the side channel to force you all to go there. Yeah, you're getting a new YouTube channel tonight. Hold on, let me. New YouTube channel. New YouTube channel, 8 p.m. EST. Gaming slop, smiley face. I'm sorry. Your work is important and valuable, Kaiser, and you're amazing. But anyway, the gaming slop, the shit is going there. It's not. It's not shit. And it's not slop. It's great. It's amazing. The current channel stays. It's only going to have a lot more of like talking and interviews and stuff like that. Phantom, thank you for the 5 gifted. Current channel stay. You know what? Let's Zero. Do you think you can pin it on Twitch? New YouTube channel, 8 p.m. EST, gaming slop. Main channel continues with interviews of sorts. Interviews and yapping content, I guess. You just arrived. What happened to the Momo? Ask Bonnie. Ask Bonnie. Bonnie will tell you. Yeah, Bonnie. What happened to the Momo? What did he do? What crimes? You know what, Bonnie? Momo is dying for your sins, okay? He is the vessel for your crimes. What crimes did you commit for him to deserve this, huh? Anonymous, I still can't believe you gifted 100. Thank you so much. I gotta check. I think we're back above 7,000 sub points. Yippee! Thank you, everybody. Oh, let me check. 7193. I really appreciate it. Free him. Bonnie, let him live. Let him go. Let him live. Let him go. He didn't do nothing. He's innocent. He's innocent. Please. Please, he's innocent. Let him go. Please, free him. Poor guy. Poor baby. He's also been marked with Bricky's signature. You let Bricky touch Momo's butt? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I think the best image I got on my Momo so far was on a tank. Wait a second. Is it time to react to Momo all around the world? Is it now the time? I think it might be time. If y'all got your Momos, then I think it might be time. It's okay, Dustfinger. We can do a part 2. We can do a part 2. Thank you, Zero. I'm going to steal this and pin it on YouTube. Streams stay on here. Don't worry. Okay, here we go. Zero. Can you make that thing? How many submissions do you want to cap it at? Zero. Can you do the thing? I'd love to do it in about, I want to say next week, but I think that's way too fast. And I need to make sure I give you some proper time to like go through stuff. Oh, but I'm going to 9 Inch Nails. I need to book my ticket for 9 Inch Nails. Oh, but if I do it off Kai weekend, I feel like a lot of people will be gone. Oh my God. My schedule is crazy. Do you think, Zero, there's any chance we manage to get it done by like, for me to stream it on like Thursday the 12th? Do you think you have enough time to get the submissions from people and you to go through them? Maybe we can do a small one, like 30 people submitting. What do you think? I don't want to overwhelm you. What did you do to your schedule? So, Chris, I have a long-term sponsorship with Splitgate. And then I'm also going to Los Angeles for Juniper's birthday. I'm going to London for the 9 Inch Nails. I have a big event thing happening 24, 25, 26. Mark your calendars. Big stuff happening. Bug things coming. And then I go to Anime Expo on like July 2nd. What the fudge? This is the worst schedule ever. And I can't cancel any of it because it's important. Zero, let's try to cap it at like 30 submissions for now. Like 30 people submitting. Max maybe like 2 photos per person. Because I'd like to make like a little thing. And then if y'all really like it, we can do it another time and we'll have more submissions, okay? Especially when the momos go back on sale. That could be really fun. I would love to do it on the 12th then. If you can have it be done, I'm putting you in charge. Let's go! Let's go! Zero's been wanting to work. Reviewing Momo around the world. Talk to Sam about finding a really good name. Because Sam is really good about names. So maybe like Momo around the world. Around the world in 80, I don't know. Oh my God, my editors are so organized. I told my editors like, hey, I don't know what you're going to edit for this week because all I did was yap and do a hand cam. And my editor, Kaiser, very kindly linked me to schedule. And he's like, hey, bitch, look at the schedule. Look at the schedule, bitch. I already have this shit planned out. I already figured this stuff out. You're amazing. You're so organized. I love it. You're so organized. Is there a schedule for the momos? No. You just get to see the videos when they come up. But your videos, momos, on the side channel, 6'1", 6'4", 6'8", 6'11", 6'15", 6'18", 6'22", 6'29", right? That's your side channel. Every Sunday and every Wednesday is side channel. Main channel is every Friday and every Monday. Oh my God, Kaiser is so goddamn organized. So goddamn organized. Bets on how long the schedule lasts. Marple, it's gotta last. I'm paying these people, and these people, they gotta make the schedule last. Now my job is to give them stuff to post, right? My job is to actually play games and give them things to edit. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. My job is to make sure that they got things to edit, because if they skip an upload, it's on me, not on them. They skip an upload because I gave them no content. Right? If they're skipping upload, it's all my fault. Hell yeah, Hound VA. What were you working on today? I might go for a little cheeky weighted vest walk in a little bit myself. Yeah, I think this will fall apart because of me, not because of anybody else. I am the weakest link. Goodbye. Oh no, she has to play games. No, not the games. I want to check out that Voices of the Void game that Lurk was telling me about. I want to check it out. I think that's going to be on the list as well of stuff to do. Sorry, secrets. Now y'all gave me some ideas. Now y'all went ahead and gave me ideas, you know? Exactly, Phantom. You're not going to be getting 4 videos from me every week. Really, August? Do you think I'm going to get scared? Starlet, what army are you making, and are you coloring them as well? I'm not going to lie. That is one thing I'm not super excited about my Warhammer stuff, is coloring them. I'm not good at coloring. I'm not good at paints. Oh, isn't that game really fun, Lobotomized? And just the story in general. You hit shoulders and back. I've been trying to do some more shoulders. I want to get that, like, the little shoulder pumps, you know, the little back pump. DK, how have you been? Permission to pitch another idea. I mean, you can pitch it. Am I gonna take it? I don't know. Talk to me. Oh, that sounds beautiful, Starlit. Color your minis with Crayola markers. They're back! They're back! Crayola's trying to sponsor us. They're back! All right, Momos. I'm gonna start spoiling a little bit of the things that are happening on the second channel. I'm so excited. So you are having an upload. You're having 2 videos done by the lovely Kaiser. We wanted to start the channel and have you already start off with some videos. Obviously, you don't have to do anything. But if you just so manage to want to watch the video in its entirety, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, watch both videos in their entirety, I would appreciate it. It could help us get monetized sooner and all that stuff. Because again, we need videos being uploaded and 3,000 public watch hours. Obviously, you don't have to. You don't owe me a single thing. But if you're looking for something to do tonight, I really encourage you to just watch the whole thing. Like I said, that's why we got 2 videos for you, and you're gonna get another videos soon. I think the next video that we're gonna be getting, sorry Kaiser, I am spoiling because I have talked about this video before. You're gonna get a CK3 out of context video and Subnautica, but only every time I scream. Oh yeah, we've already done that before, Crimson. I have previously had the Momos submit slides to me where we actually, they presented to me. Oh my goodness, Crimson. Let me show you the world. We previously have had a video where the Momos gave me a pitch of a streamer that they wanted timed out. And if I remember correctly, I think most of the streamers did end up getting timed out. find this. Matara Court band. Timed out. Streamers. What the hell was the name of this video? What's the new YouTube channel link? You gotta wait 9 more minutes, my love. The videos aren't gonna be up for 9 more minutes. Or, Kaiser, do you think I should share it with them now? And then in 9 minutes, when the videos go live, I could be like, all right, everybody, goodbye. I'm leaving. There we go.
Buy the merch.
Buy the merch. So my fans presented their favorite streamer to the courtroom, and basically I had you all I am a woman and a cockroach of justice. I am here for you.
Oh my God, my voice.
The first case on the docket comes to us from America Rules, titled The Canadian American Momo. Entry number 001 in the special ban unit request. Name of the target, Haruka
I got
Karibu.
my voice.
Interesting. Reason of the client. She isn't sharing Tim Hortons with the commander. And in their big, loving,
Evil Momo knew of this key military resource.
oh my God,
where
Romley,
another party enacted
you were
its disruption.
crazy about this. You were crazy about this, Romley. You'll just have to
Make a
watch
case
this against one of my close friends. Thank you for being brave enough to bring
Yeah,
out
I
the
got- I
case
timed out.
against one
Right, we
of
timed
my
out DK
close
Bao,
personal friends,
XQC
coworkers.
Mint.
Again, Michi Mochibi.
Fritz.
Special ban unit entry
The
number
mint one was
008,
really,
titled
really
Ban
good.
Meat
They were all good.
crab.
Oh my goodness. All right, Frosted Fricks. I do
Where's the mint one?
sometimes like the saggy hag more. Saying we should love her not just as a streamer but as a woman. Clearly, the defendant does not agree, launching a brutal attack at any sign of affection for her. I'd like to revise my statement. This is Matara. Man, wow. So when it's old man yaoi, it's fine. When we're talking about your small, supple, delicate breasts, it's fine. But suddenly, when we talk about my big, sagging badoinkadoinks, that's bad.
It's true.
Sorry, Mint, that I'm... Maybe this is a great reminder for some of y'all to watch some of the older videos. I don't know what to tell you. All right. Everybody, I'm doing it. I'm doing it, Kaiser.
Buy the merch.
Oh, sorry. I'm doing it, Kaiser. I'm doing it. All right, everybody. May I please? Hold on, I don't know where I'm gonna link you guys because hold on. Beep. There we go. I got it. What am I gonna post? Hold on. Let me post. There's still 6 minutes left. Yeah, but the videos won't be uploaded until the videos won't be uploaded until what's it called? 8 p.m. So might as well like show it off now and then kind of be like, wah! All right. What do I title this? I need your help. I need your help with title. Hold on. Wait. Is this you? Question mark. Subscribe to this channel or I will jail you like this Momo. Bonnie, I'm using your picture. It's called Mataracon Plus. Oh my God, he's so blurry. He's so blurry. All right. Videos coming up in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, we got Getting rich has never been this easy. The only one they fear is me. Doom the Dark Ages. Let's go. You got 4 minutes. Yippee! I'm so happy. I had so much fun tonight, by the way. The Crayola advertisements were crazy. I fully believe that we have people here from Crayola trying to get us on board. I fully believe the people from Crayola are in here trying to get me a sponsorship with Crayola. The thumbnails are insane. I really like the thumbnails that Ariel was getting on her channel. The thumbnails are insane. These thumbnails are crazy, 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 crazy. Marcelina cooked so darn hard with these thumbnails. They are amazing. Thank you for subscribing. Like I said, everybody, obviously, no pressure. But if you could please, when the videos go on in 3 minutes, watch the full video, leave a comment, interact with the post as well. I would really, really appreciate it. The channel can't get monetized until it's got a certain amount of watch hours and things like that. So, I'm, just gonna. Ooh, thank you. So obviously you need like public watch hours. We got none. So if you would please do that, that would be cool. I will be kind of annoying and I will be promoting this new YouTube channel and also my old YouTube channel all the time. So I'm just letting y'all know I'm going to be a little bit annoying on my promotion. I really want to make sure that this has the chance to fly and soar and do all its stuff. So yeah, as you can tell, we got 0 public watch hours. Let's make it happen. Let's get some public watch hours. Let's get some stuff going. I'm excited. You got to advertise. You got to go. It's business. It is what it is. But yeah, you're going to have some videos in a little bit. I'm excited for you. Thank you for hanging out today. I had a lot of fun. I'm really glad we got this channel up and running. And I think as we keep going, it's going to be smooth sailing. As for me, no scheduled streams tomorrow and Wednesday. I am recording with Heavenly Father tomorrow night for episode 2 of Trashlight. I'm also needing to record my Q&A. And I want to do a stream. Wait. Did I look at the wrong schedule? Oh my God. Okay. On Thursday morning, I have a sponsor with Yuzu. Yuzu and I are going to be doing a sponsor for a game called Crystal of Atlan. Very early in the morning, very early morning stream. I think I'm going live at like 9 a.m. So I'll see you then. Then next weekend, hopefully we get to play some Splitgate and do a little bit of yapping and do a little bit of other stuff. And then I'm in LA, but I'll still try and do some stuff. From LA, I have a few things I have to stream. And then Momo Around the World on the 12th. Okay. Episode 2 of what now? Episode 2 of Trashlight Confidential, which is my new show that will be coming out on the main channel. But yeah, so I'm going to try to do a few like little yapping streams here and there. But unfortunately, right now, I have a lot of content that I want to pre-record for both these channels and all this stuff because I am going to be going. But thank you. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Please go enjoy MataraCon Plus. Please go enjoy MataraCon Plus. Please go subscribe to MataraCon Plus. Yeah, poor Yuzu. She is going to be streaming from, yeah. But yeah, please, like I said, no pressure, no anything. But if you would like to go and please watch, if you would like to go and watch, the videos, they are up. If you would like to go watch them, please consider watching the full video, to try and get us. Oh wait, why is this still scheduled? Please go watch them. Please go enjoy them. Please go show some love. I really, really appreciate you all. And like I said, I will be promoting this. I will probably take like tomorrow and the day after a little bit more off. But yeah, please. I really appreciate you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you for hanging out. I am going to go. I love you all. Thank you. Also, for everybody watching from YouTube, do not worry. The YouTube will be remaining as is. We are still going to continue streaming on the main YouTube channel. But like I said, on MataraCon Plus, we are going to start posting some stuff. And I'm going to make a Twitter post in a moment. Thank you. We're at 334 subs. I really appreciate it. I'm going to make a little Twitter post shortly, and I'm going to keep advertising it a lot. I'm going to probably be a little bit annoying about both my channels for a little bit. So I'm really, really sorry for that. But yeah, bye everybody. Sending you lots of love. Look how pretty it looks. Kaiser, we did it. We did it. Yippee. It looks so beautiful. It looks so pretty. Yay. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I will see you all super bright and early Friday. Super bright and early Thursday, right? Is the 29th a Friday or a Thursday? I'll see you all super bright and early Thursday. Like at 9 a.m. Thursday, okay? Bye, everybody. Sending you big love, big kisses. Like I said, next two videos are CK3 Out of Context on this channel and Subnautica, but only every time I scream. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Please consider watching because I will be annoying. I will be annoying. I will annoy you. I will annoy you with my videos. I will annoy you with my stuff. I will annoy you with my things. Hold on. Let me do a little bit of a raideroo. Oh, that is such a cute offline screen. I gotta change it. I still have like a bunch of stuff on it that needs changing. Oopsie poopsie. That is such a cute emote. What the heck? Oh, y'all are so sweet. What the heck? All right. I am going to raid Zen because I very rarely get to raid Zentreya. So I'm going to go raid Zentreya. And also, I am doing I'm still here. I'm not even offline. I'm still here. I'm not even offline yet. Also, oh my God, we're almost at 500 subscribers on the second channel. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. We're going to go raid Zentreya. We're going to show her some love. I don't get to raid her very often. And yeah, I hope you all have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye, my loves. Big kisses.